Hello and welcome to Casting Roles, a persistent D&D campaign played by a bunch of theater nerds. Thank you for joining us for a special episode where each of our cast members are taking on the roles of the NPCs of the Rats de Dangereuse, Souris' own little maniacal bunch of beings. If you are liking the show, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you want to find us on social media, we're on Twitter at Casting Roles and on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Casting Roles ILM. Our videos are uploaded on Friday on our YouTube channel, and we will occasionally stream for our horror special videos on our Twitch, which you can find at twitch.tv/casting_roles. We also have a podcast, which you can get the information for at castingrolesilm.com. But with no other announcements, we'll go ahead and start the show.
All right. So Souris has gathered the rats, and since they're likely to go into danger, as has been evidenced by several of our previous encounters, he wants them to kind of be aware of the different situations they might run themselves into. And so he has created a little tabletop role-playing game for them to play as themselves to go through these scenarios that he's created based on things that he's learned. So Beaker will be playing Beaker, Alembic will be playing Alembic, et cetera, et cetera. But we are doing theater of the mind for the most part and stuff like that. So basic premise to start off with. Y'all are in a small city and you're looking for work and have been hired on to work at a huge party at the Sage estate. Now, what it is in this town, several people are running for office, and this is a rare place where the plebes get to vote. So they basically throw giant parties and open the door to everyone to come in. So their normal staff is actually participating in the party as revelers. So they've hired mercenaries and stuff to come in and act as the waiters and the guards and all of that, and y'all have been hired on to the party. So we pick up in Ray's Media. It is the middle of the party. You guys have been tasked with kind of keeping an eye on things, and a message has just arrived to you that was sent over by Lady Sage. There is an issue with the entertainment. Apparently, the
Your mic's breaking up for a little bit, Rob.
Sorry. Apparently, one of the entertainers is very, very drunk, and it needs to be handled before it creates a scene.
So, I go tackle the entertainer.
No, Mortar, you can't just tackle everybody.
I'm going to.
Sora said that that's not the approach that we should have in these situations.
I said it, and therefore I have to commit.
Just eat a cookie. And you all, like, Pestil's sitting at the table and is handing out cookies to all of you that she has made.
Is running towards the entertainment to go full body tackle.
Okay, has Mortar bothered to learn which entertainer it is, or are they just going to randomly tackle someone?
I think in this split second, he's going to try to figure out which one looks the most drunk.
Okay. And yes, Speaker, you were saying.
Is the entertainer Juridan?
No, this is a scenario. So none of our normal people.
Juridan gets drunk a lot, though.
Should I tackle Mortar and prevent them from doing this?
You can't tackle me. I'm too fast and strong.
That is up to you. You can certainly try.
I would normally ask Souris what to do, but he's not here right now.
Yeah, it's just us.
Who Beaker? Should I tackle Mortar and prevent them from doing this?
What would Souris do? Yeah, he would tackle
Souris
someone.
would go punch somebody.
Okay,
in the balls. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm gonna join Mortar then to go punch whoever this person is in the balls.
Yeah.
Ludwig's just gonna watch this happen.
Okay, you come into the room where the entertainment is happening. There's a stage. Do you bother kind of looking around the room when you come into it, or are you just beelining for the stage?
I'm going for the stage.
I'll look around since I followed.
Okay, in that case, Pestle, roll me a perception check.
Okay. A 9. I hear low numbers are better than high numbers.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
No. We want to get better. Does anybody else look around the room or... Okay, Beaker, roll me a perception.
I got a 10. That's better than...
You're so good. Where are the
You won.
It's 10%
Crucible?
better.
Beaker's so good.
Crucible or Limbic, are y'all doing anything, or are you just watching this happen?
The entertainment was the problem.
Oh, Crucible's on a phone call.
I apologize. I got a phone call. I was listening.
Are you watching this happen? Are you following along? Are you participating?
D&D Beyond it.
Crucible will follow and try to mimic the noble's behavior as much as possible. He doesn't want to get his paws dirty.
All right, roll me a performance check.
Okay. I cannot associate with these Rufiuses.
Is he talking about us?
It's ruffians.
So undereducated.
I'm not undereducated. You're overeducated. Think about that.
I don't know what the word educated means.
7.
Okay, you're a giant rat in the middle of a party.
So good at this.
You're a giant rat in the middle of the party. You mimic the noble and you do a great job of it. Except you're a giant rat in the middle of the party, and they know that there are no noble rats here. So while your performance is fantastic, you put on the airs. It's still obvious that you're not. Okay, so Beaker and Mortar, who are you tackling on the stage?
Who looks the most inebriated?
There are 5 people on stage. It's basically kind of like a quartet of bards, string instrument. One's banging a kind of a timbre. And then there's another one. The 5th one is occasionally singing, using voice as an instrument, not singing a song as in a ballad, but kind of coming in and using their voice as an instrument. So you've got 5 different options. How do you determine which one looks the drunkest?
Is anyone because I've been drunk before, is anyone moving around a lot or yelling or?
The one who's using their voice is kind of swaying back and forth.
Yeah.
Which one looks most like Juridan?
The one swaying back.
Oh,
I'm a tackle. Yeah.
I'm tackling. Let's go.
You go low, I'll go high.
I like Juridan.
Juridan gets drunk though.
That's true. They do a lot.
Okay, in this case, for the assaulting of
I don't know what you expected.
Level 3. Level
Not
3.
as Souris is hired to
no,
do it.
I'm laughing because of what's coming up.
Souris is genuine reaction.
So roll me dexterity checks, or I guess would be the easiest way to determine the how effective you are at assaulting this person.
18.
16.
We high five in the air.
Okay, so here's the picture. You guys kind of come in from a side entrance, and the stage is here, and they are performing to the crowd in front of them. And then suddenly from the side, there are these 2 blurs as these 2 rats hurl themselves across stage and tackle the singer and just take them to the ground. And it happens so fast that people in the audience aren't really sure what's happened, because it was just like there's a little bit of set of wings, and you basically have tackled them off the stage, and so it's kind of like, I'm singing, and they're gone.
Mission accomplished.
We did it.
Job well done.
Okay.
My worker is done. You didn't do anything.
Alembic, Pestle, and Crucible. Roll me perception checks.
God, this is really
Pestle or Beaker?
Excuse me. Beaker.
That's 7.
To perception.
Level 3, guys.
17.
There you go.
That is yet again a 10. I think these dice are broken.
That's okay. It's there are other places where you need him to roll better.
Abel made these dice for us.
Well, he didn't make them well enough.
So Crucible, you look around the room and you see Lady Saj, and there is this look of horror on her face from where the person has been tackled off stage. Now, like I said, it's one where most people are drunk enough that they have not noticed or have thought this is part. The rest of the band is kind of just like wide-eyed looking around to see who's going to assault them, but they're still playing because they're professionals. So it is your inference from well, roll me an insight check.
How long do we stay on top of this guy, Mortar? This girl. This person.
Yeah, y'all didn't even bother to So, Ronnie, did you have an insight check for me?
Yes, 17.
Okay. You realize that the look of horror on her face, because the crowd's not really reacting to what she's upset about, and it kind of dawns on you that maybe that wasn't the right person.
Okay. I'm going to scurry over as quickly as I can to collect my botherings.
Okay, so there's the curtains kind of off to either side, masking the stage area, and like I said, they've gone flying off. Meanwhile, this person for Mortar and Pestle is like, get off me! What are you doing?
I sit back, so I'm like sitting on their like knees, kind of, and I'm like, you shouldn't be so drunk in an event when you're trying to be singing.
I haven't been drinking. I don't drink when I'm moving.
Why were you moving around so much?
Say.
I dance when I sing.
That was dancing?
Did you take a drug?
No.
I hear those are out there.
No,
Probably a magic
Crucible
plant.
Crucible, you've made your way and have kind of stepped through the space. And what you see in front of you is, it's kind of a backstage area. It's kind of a holding pen, and there are different groups of people back in this area who are all, for the most part, looking at these two rats sitting on top of the person who was just singing.
Crucible, we did it. We accomplished the mission.
You two look very foolish. You're going to get us all in trouble.
Foolish.
How am I getting in trouble? This person was in trouble and I stopped them.
No. Disengage yourselves from the situation.
A bun bounces off of Mortar's head.
Random bun encounter. I try to eat. Can I try to eat it midair?
No, because you don't notice until it bonks off the side of your head.
Oh, can I pick it up and eat it?
You'll have to find
it. Off the ground. It's an event.
Oh, I want to find it then and eat it.
Okay.
We eat off the ground all the time.
Not
We're
anymore.
rats. That's what we used to do. I don't know why we act like we're so high and mighty now. We were rats.
We have
are
silverware.
Half of all food is from the
And you'll always be rats with a mind head like that.
Okay, so Beaker and Alembic, what are you doing? You've seen the tackle happen. You've seen Crucible run back there.
So
what are
you,
the two?
while Beaker is playing this game too, Beaker has like a book that doesn't have a dust jacket on it, and he's looking at it every now and then, and he's like, are any of the women here buxom? He like looks at the book to make sure that's the right word. Bodacious. Beaker can read. Also, he's one of the only rats that can read.
Was Jury teaching Beaker how to read?
Oh, he gave me this book.
That
to borrow.
Jordan.
And Alembic, what are you doing?
I am going to finally approach this.
Okay.
This cavalcade of a clusterfuck.
Okay, Alembic, because you are actually taking your time, even though you have the lowest passive perception, roll me a perception check.
But the highest intelligence.
Really?
There you go.
Alembic has a 19 intelligence because of the
Yeah, an artificer.
the headband of intellect. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. I'm cheating, but it still works.
Really?
So Beaker, you see
hang
Alembic
on.
disappear backstage. And
That's
so
a
now
3.
That's fine. I don't think Olympic.
We're so great. We're so perceptive, y'all.
You see Mortar and Pestle sitting on top of someone, and you see Crucible there lecturing them. Beaker, you have realized that you are now alone in the main room. The performance is still going. So what do you do?
I'm gonna try to outperform the bards. So I'll start singing.
Are you gonna get on stage, or are you just gonna do it from the middle of the group?
A natural 1.
Okay. Do you try to get on stage, or are you just doing it from the floor?
Okay, so this is before he rolled. He's like, yeah, I'll get on stage.
As you start to get up and are singing, you feel a hand jerk you back, and you turn around, and it's the major domo, and he's like, "Wrong person. The drunk is backstage, you idiot.
Oh,
You're going to mess up Lady Sage's party."
I try to seduce him.
I'm gonna be walking past all this.
Soros told the group,
no
I'm playing a
criticism.
game, and Jordan told Beaker how to play the game.
I rolled a 17 to seduce him.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I go, hey.
He rolled a 4, so apparently he likes furries. But he's like, "Talk to me later." And he kind of pushes you back towards the curtain where the other rats have
I'll
disappeared.
go back there now. Now I'm focused.
Okay. You give me a perception check.
Okay. After that nat 1, I'm feeling like it has to be better than that.
Now that the whole group's here, Pestle is handing out snacks to people. We have to stay snacked and hydrated, everybody.
I got a 15 this time.
Okay. You pick up on this because another bun comes sailing in, and this time it bounces off of Alembic. That like I said, there's these 3 or 4 groups, but there's this one guy sitting over by the food table, kind of half on it, and he's just throwing food stuff at people every so often.
Can I see if this appears to be the drunk person?
Roll me an insight with advantage.
All right, I'll roll insight as well because I'm seeing it right.
Are the buns good as I eat them?
Beaker rolled a nat 20.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
14.
Are they Northwick buns?
Nothing could ever be as good as Northwick buns. Don't be dumb, Pestle.
Hey.
They are not Northwick buns, but yes, this other person he's kind of mumbling and and throwing things at you guys. So this it would appear to be the drunk person in question.
I want to cast Mage Hand and do the shoulder tap and just do it on him, on whatever opposite shoulder that he's looking at.
Okay.
Olympic
to keep him occupied until I get up to him.
Yeah, Olympic, distract him.
Okay, so he's doing that and kind of spinning around and just about knocks the food table over. And so you get up to him. Meanwhile, Mortar and Pestle, the person that you're sitting on is like, "Get off me! For the love of God!"
I get off.
I get off too. I give them a cookie
her up
though.
like a gentleman.
Okay. What the hell were you doing?
Have a cookie.
Sorry, I thought you were drunk and you were ruining the party.
No. Okay. About this time, you hear applause from the audience, and the musicians come off, and there's a guy there with a sheet of paper, and he says, "Okay, Tarj, you're up." And the drunk's like, "That's me."
Oh. Should we let him go on stage? He's drunk.
I think
And Alembic, you have gotten to him.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to lead him to the stage and just be
Okay.
like, right this way to the stage, Mr. Tars, right this way. And I'm going to try to lead him like away from the party and out back.
Okay.
Wait, lead him to
Persuasion
me.
roll.
Yeah, lead him to me, Alembic. I got it.
Persuasion, you say?
Yes.
Oh,
Do I get advantage because he's hammered?
Do you use anything to tempt him?
A bun.
Oh.
Okay, I'll give you advantage. I'll give you a regular roll, but I'll give you +3 for that.
Okay.
Alembic's good at this game.
Food
11.
is the heart.
Okay, yeah, he's drunk, so you had to beat a 10. So yeah, he starts. I need to settle down my stomach. That's and he starts after you.
Yeah.
Careful, he might throw up. Jordan sometimes throws up when they're like that.
The guy's like, "To the stage, Tarj," and everyone's kind of looking around the room at each other.
All right, I'll cast. If it's my turn, I'll cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Ooh.
Okay.
So go up and touch him.
Okay.
I
And
touch his face romantically.
And what does Lesser Restoration do in this case?
It's going to unpoison him. Alcohol is a form of poisoning.
Yes, it is.
So I remove his poison condition. Now he's not drunk.
Okay, now does he get a saving throw on that?
I don't believe so.
No, it's a restoration.
Nope. It just ends the condition.
Okay.
I've been studying as a cleric very well.
You know, and he kind of shakes it off and it's like, wait, what?
It's your turn to go on stage.
Oh, it's my turn to go on stage. Where's my instrument?
I look at the others.
What does he play?
What do you play?
I play the harp.
Is there a harp
Do I
anywhere
see a
nearby?
harp anywhere?
Can we see it?
Based on prior perception check, that Olympic, there is no harp anywhere in sight.
Oh God, this is a disaster.
Can I start running around backstage looking for a harp?
Okay.
I'm gonna take 2 spoons off of the nearby table and hand them to him.
What the hell is this?
Make
What
it
do you give
happen.
me Make it happen. At this point, the person who's calling comes over to you guys because he's seen this going, okay, all of you, get on stage. It's your turn. Go. Okay. And he starts ushering all of you on stage except for Mortar, who is running around looking for the thing.
All right,
The musicians coming off stage, I'm just going to steal one of their instruments from them.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
And which instrument are you going for?
I don't know if Pestle knows the difference. One that has strings.
Okay, so there's a ukulele, there's an accordion, there's the timbre, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's an old stringed instrument, which is basically used in the country where you kind of got a round bass and a thing that sticks up with like 2 or 3 strings on it.
We'll go for the ukulele seems rat size, so 21.
Okay. The person goes to like put it down because they're going to get some snacks or something, and you've got it.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
With my negative performance, this will be great.
So the four of y'all and Tarj get ushered on stage.
Nice.
And Tarj kind of looks around like, what in the hell? For a second. Then he's like, come here.
Okay.
We don't get paid unless we perform.
You get paid?
Yes, I get paid. And I don't get paid unless we perform. So what are we going to do? Do any of you sing? Do you play? You've got the instrument, so you're good to go. You can play that.
Yeah.
I hold up the spoons.
Okay, you're on spoons. Okay, what do you have?
I heal
And he looks at you, Crucible.
Oh yeah.
And
I have a winning personality.
okay, do you tell jokes? Do you sing? What's your?
I am the best singer in the group, I think.
Okay, you're on lead, and you, Beaker. What he's gesturing to you. What do you do?
I heal people.
Okay, that's not going to help us here. What else do you have? Do you have any illusion? Do you have any other instruments
nope.
that you play?
Nope, I don't do any of that.
Beaker, can you make lights?
I can make a light. I could put light on something.
Okay, we'll go with it.
Okay,
Wait for a dramatic moment and light up the stage.
All right,
Okay.
got it.
And a 1 and a 2 and a. What do each of you do for performance?
I strum the hell out of this ukulele.
Give me a performance.
Start a sort of like a limerick and start. He'll go. I'll tell you a story of little rats on a stage. This stranger, and I will earn him a wage. Into a kind of like a little song, and then eventually, hopefully, the others will join in.
So the three of you, I assume, Alembic, that you join in with the spoons.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to be this or a jug. So like,
yeah. So the three of y'all roll performance.
I have a -2 to performance, but I got a 12 still.
Oh my god.
And can I also press it?
I got 16, so I keep beat.
I want to prestidigitation the sound of a harp playing in the background.
Okay.
Places
Okay.
Class.
Mortar hears that backstage and goes, "What?"
It's on
and
stage,
he-
Mortar.
And he starts playing his
24.
nice. He starts playing his harpsichord, and against all odds, it doesn't sound horrible. It's a little discordant. There's a little bit because you're all kind of doing, but somehow it manages to meld together, and so far so good.
Yeah, Mortar. I
In
need to get.
constant sorrow.
I go up to Mortar
These days.
backstage, and I'm like, Mortar. I need
No,
to
you're.
get,
Yeah. go ahead.
Mortar. I need to be high up. Can you lift me?
Did I find this harp?
You did not find the harp.
Okay. Then I was just laughing at my friends off stage. And when Beaker comes over to me, I go, "Yes, G, how high?"
As high as you can lift me.
Oh, I throw you up in the air.
I'm like balancing on you.
Roll me an athletics check,
Okay.
or strength, your choice, or acrobatics, your
What am I
choice.
good at? What am I good at?
Am I rolling for this throw?
Yeah, you're rolling through the throw.
Okay.
Baker, you need the acrobatics, or
All right, I rolled a 5.
okay, that's great.
I rolled an 18.
Oh my god.
It's so
Okay.
high.
From the perspective of the audience, this weird thing is happening, but it's apparently they're from out of town. It's a new wave thing, and all of a sudden, through the air comes hurtling a rat,
And you see
They're
a
just-
little bun in his hands that's lit up.
and who then proceeds to face plant in the stage. So roll me a dexterity save there, Beaker.
All right. I rolled an 8.
Okay,
that,
so
that nat 20 really fucked me up.
Jordan called it crowd surfing, not stage surfing.
Oh yeah. I think I
Yeah.
face planted.
so you take 3 hit points worth of damage because
Oh.
you eat it.
I think I'm the only one that's taken damage in this not fighting encounter. Perfect.
Yeah. So you have now just face planted on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Do the rest of y'all keep playing? Do you try and help Beaker?
Oh, Pestle will help
I
up.
run over and throw him back the other way. Like this is all a ruse.
Okay.
I keep playing. I'm in the groove.
Yep. So give me another performance check. There, Alembic, Crucible. You're keeping going on. You give me a performance check.
What do I say?
Pestle, you see Mortar coming running on. So do you?
Yeah,
still
Pestle.
continue to try and help?
Pestle thinks that Mortar just needs help with this because sometimes Mortar just needs help. So we'll help throw Beaker.
Okay.
Oh, can I throw Beaker to Pestle and we play catch?
Yes, with Beaker.
Can we do that?
Beaker, do you go along with this, or are you fighting against it?
Souris, I went along with it, but then I rolled a nat 1 again.
No.
That's okay because it depends on what they roll because they're throwing and catching you. So
16.
I don't think I'm graceful, but
It's like a caber toss.
Dirty 20.
16.
So yes, Mortar gets there and picks up and tosses to Pestle on the other side. And Beaker is just like, not graceful like a dive or anything. Just like it's like it gets flung sideways.
yeah.
And what was the performance roll for you, Alembic?
8.
8.
Okay.
I throw one of the spoons across the stage.
You don't do that, but it's just kind of like you're playing and you're just like, what in the hell?
It's just a
Crap, what's the beat? There, Crucible, what's your performance roll?
Crucible rolled a 19 for his
Crucible just keeps going on. Crucible is born for
in their element. Just
Crucible is born for the stage.
Spitting rhymes.
and it's just taking center stage while this mayhem is happening behind it. Tarsh, during all of this, rolls a natural 19. He is milking this for all it's worth. This is exactly what the act is. He's meant for it because he wants to get paid. So we're now coming up to the crescendo, the end of the song, the big moment. So I need performance rolls again from Alembic and Crucible. Mortar and Pestle, if y'all can roll me a couple more throws. And Beaker, I need you to roll either a dexterity or an acrobatics roll, because at the end of this, when they throw you for the last time, you're going to try and do the ta-da plant.
Beaker takes his dice and he like prays into them for a second.
Okay, so first of all, the performance rolls.
okay.
3.
Oh no, he got worse.
And
Hold on. Sorry.
okay.
This is what I get for picking the simplest.
I was writing a rhyme I want to perform.
Okay,
Really well.
You do it.
20, unnatural 20, or what do you go?
Okay. What
Dirty.
do
Oh
you,
my God.
do you have a
Okay,
rhyme?
we're finishing out. So Crucible's the end of his little limerick story. So rats of all sizes, some tall, some short. People used us in experiments or chased us for sport. But now you know we're rats. We can be of use. We are the Rats de Dangereuse.
And at this point, a spoon goes flying out into the audience and pinks into the middle of a tray of champagne that then gets tilted over and spilled. So this big crash happens out in the audience, and people get drinks spread on them. Okay, so Mortar and Pestle. Mortar, what was your first toss roll?
17.
Okay, and Pestle, your return throw?
16.
Okay, and lastly, to stick the landing.
It's my sister.
Here we go.
Come on.
I got a 12.
That's
Not the most graceful, but it's kind of like when in gymnastics where they land and do the hop, but then pop up. Y'all pop up, and the audience, you get a few people because this is commoners. half the audience goes nuts. The other half is just like, what the hell was that? So anybody with any sophistication or whatever was just like, what is this train wreck? But for the common people, they're like, it had everything. It had song, it had music, it had acrobat. This. So you have successfully
This rap performance has everything.
saved this.
We could go
And
on.
so y'all are ushered off stage back into the back. What do you return the stolen ukulele, or do you keep it?
I'll return it. I'm not a thief.
Okay. So you give it back, and Tarv gets paid. The guy who was like managing people is like, okay, here's your little bag. And he looks at you guys and goes, well, that was actually terrifying and horrible, but we pulled it off. So, yay.
Yeah, where's our cut?
You said we get paid.
We get paid.
I did hear money.
Pay us.
Okay.
Souris
Which one of
just
you-
looking at us saying,
Mortar, since you were the most adamant, roll me a persuasion or intimidation with advantage.
Oh, you know it's going to be intimidation. Thank you.
Mortar rages just for this moment.
Just like my girl Mar, Mortar has a +0 in charisma, but does have proficiency in intimidation. 14.
Okay. He's like, okay. A gold each. Does that sound fair?
A gold is a lot of money.
Nick, does that sound?
I want to roll. Can I roll insight to see if he's cheating us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can roll.
rolled
Or
it.
yes, he's cheating us.
I
Yes, you
rolled
can
a
roll.
16.
Okay. He's keeping the majority of the money, but he's not blatantly ripping you off either. He's not like giving you a silver. So
I
he's
say-
probably,
Yeah, 2 gold each.
there's not that much. 5 silver, gold and 5 silver each.
I look to the others. Is this acceptable?
Yeah.
For now.
Kaimana
I
says
looked
that
at the
money
medicine
doesn't
lady.
matter.
Money does matter.
There's a lot of just unscrupling things.
So he gives out the
Ronnie, is he purposely just saying words wrong? I'm crying.
He's trying to be like more. Yeah, but he's not educated enough.
he gives each of you 5 silver to go along with the gold. Just so you know, the bag had 15 gold altogether, so he has split half of it with you and kept half of it for himself. So y'all did really, really well.
Yay.
And considering how many ways that could have ended in disaster, this is fantastic for you.
How many ways we tried to make sure it ended in disaster?
Well, metagaming wise, as your DM, y'all managed to combine the first 2 encounters that I had planned for you into one giant encounter.
That's what we do best.
Team Chaos stays. So the Major Domo sticks his head backstage.
My boyfriend. Okay.
Yes, and he's like, Lady Saj would like to speak to you all. Come with me.
Does
And
he keep
winked-
saying massage?
He said message.
Oh, Lady Saj? Oh.
Lady Saj, S-A-J.
I want a
Oh.
massage.
It's
Can we have that?
dressage. There's a horse competition. Like
Oh, goodness. What's a horse competition?
Thanks, Beaker.
And Beaker, he winks at you.
Wow. Can I hold his hand? No, that's too
he's-
soon. That's too soon.
Pestle slides a cookie towards you, Beaker. Just give him this. I hear that men like cookies.
Okay. Where did you?
Pestle always has snacks.
So the Major Domo's a few steps in front of you. So you,
Which ticket taker told you that?
Jordan.
Well, I see that as a natural extension of the Northwick buns.
Yes.
Okay, they're so good that, and people seem to like them and be nice when you give them buns. So it makes perfect sense.
And Pestle only knows how to make cookies. So
I hold his hand and also hand him the cookie as we go up.
Okay. He looks confused, but he takes it and takes you into a little side room where Lady Saj is. And she was just like, I don't know what the hell that was. That was not what you were supposed to do.
That was art.
But you pulled it off. So you seem to be very martially inclined from judging from the tackle and as well as the throwing back and forth. So I have a different mission for you that will get you out of the house.
Ooh.
She looks somewhat relieved when she says that. She said, Terry, who's the major domo, will explain to you. And she goes back and leaves. And so he's like, okay, part of the celebration is all the commoners get to come. And that includes all the people who drive the handsome carriages and stuff. So basically there's no taxi service around town. And we have a very important guest that needs to get back to her place of residence. So she needs an escort. So the five of y'all are to escort Lady Thundrazi back to her domicile.
like when we took the people out of the circus, we gotta protect them.
Yeah. Is she going to meet her suitor? Is that why we're her escorts?
No, she's going home.
To her.
He looks disappointed. He looks
And he leads y'all to the front of the mansion, to the front door, and there is a lady. She's tall, may or may not be an elf. You can't tell. She's got elven-like features, but it just could be just a beautiful yet strong-featured person. She's got kind of a headdress around so you can't see her ears. And she's dressed all in red. And you can see, which one of you is the sorcerer?
Crucible.
Crucible, roll me an Arcana check.
Oh,
I can definitely do that, even though I'm not very good at that.
But you're very smart.
No. 14.
That's good enough because you recognize that she's kind of got this necklace on with a thing that it is very obviously a spell focus. So this is someone who is a spellcaster.
That's very pretty.
She does not deign to speak to you. Her clothes, like I said, are very fine material, and she hands you a slip of paper that has an address on it and says, "Get me there without incident."
Oh, I thought she couldn't talk.
We will get you there with only small incidents. Crucible looks at the paper, and being the type of spellcaster who has natural magic, he is not very learned in the readings.
Do you want me to read it?
I can do it. Thank you very much.
Okay,
just
roll
need
me an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So, Crucible's a bit jealous of Beaker.
Mm-hmm.
So as they're reading the paper, they'll kind of tilt it a little towards the limbic. This clearly says...
And roll me intelligence with disadvantage.
Let's see. Oh, he's not an intelligent guy.
Can I try to help?
He's above average. He knows some of the words.
Yeah, you can.
Like every time he trips up on a syllable, I like.
Yeah. You're kind of correcting. The teen 10.
She lives at. Oh, I got a 4.
oh no.
Highest hill in the land. The highest hill in the land is where we have to go.
The highest hill in the land.
That's what the paper says.
Alembic, roll me an intelligence check.
Let's see.
I know you rolled badly, but I'm not going to metagame.
The paper said hi
7.
the land, Beaker.
Yeah, it's the highest hill in the land.
And I shove it in my pocket, and I won't let Beaker see it.
We're getting super fired.
Okay.
I start looking around for where the highest hill of the land could be.
Okay, it is fairly obvious that the city there's a higher area where like City Hall is and some of the nicer mansion houses because it's overlooking. So yeah, there's a high hill right over there.
Great. I go that way and lead the party.
Okay, you are leading the party. Okay.
Yeah, Crucible, is he going the right way?
You,
You said highest hill in the land. That's high. It's a hill
That's pretty
country.
high.
It logically it makes perfect sense to you that the highest hill in the land is right there. So Mortars absolutely has taken the information you have given and is taking you in the right direction.
Olympics on the paper, highest hill.
Mortar, roll me a either intelligence or survival.
Intelligence or survival. Okay.
Yeah.
21 for survival.
Okay. You have been in a few cities at this point, and you have learned the difference between a main street and an alleyway, and so you are taking the main streets because she's got really nice clothes on, and you wouldn't want her to step in a mud puddle. So you are making good progress.
And every time there's a puddle or something, Mortar like throws off his little cloak shawl thing and puts it on the ground for her, and then whips it back and puts it on. The same thing. Because I'm black and dirt doesn't.
Yeah,
he's got little black fur, so it doesn't show.
She does not even look at you askance. It is perfectly her right. She never breaks stride. So yeah, you keep doing this. What are the rest of y'all are doing while y'all are making their way through the city?
I'm going to be looking out for threats actively.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Crucible's gonna walk next to the noble lady and try to make small talk.
19.
Starry night, is it not?
She ignores you. Beaker and Pestle, what do y'all do?
I'm going to seduce her.
Oh God, wherever Mortar is, Pestle will be on the opposite
Beaker,
side.
why do you roll to seduce all the time?
Because that's what my book said to do.
Did Jordan write that book?
No, but he gave it to me.
No.
Probably doesn't even really
Who
see.
wrote that book?
I don't know. It's really the plot is really weird though.
What's it called?
It's called Virgin Meadow. He handed it to me because he said
I heard Dree talking about that once. It's the one with the horse doctor.
The horse doctor, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't gotten to that part yet, but Jerry already spoiled it for me, so whatever.
Oh no. Wherever Mortar is, Pestle will be standing on the opposite side as like a guard.
Okay, so you two are flanking Lady Thundrazi. With Mortar in the lead, Beaker, if you're going to attempt to seduce the lady,
Yeah.
what do you do? How do you go about this?
I go and find a flower and present it to her.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. I will find a flower. This is my destiny. I rolled a 21.
Whoa.
You find a flower. Y'all are
Yeah.
walking by, and it's kind of residential area, and like people have little potted plant, like the window hanger
Yeah,
outside.
I take the whole thing out. All the roots and everything.
Okay. And what do you do with it?
They're so big and strong.
Yeah, I present it to her as a gift.
That's what they did in this book. He gave her a gift.
So you hold it out, and she just kind of looks down at you and goes, "What is that?"
It's a present for you. You are as beautiful as this flower.
She takes it from you and drops it and keeps walking.
She
Meanwhile,
allegory of flower.
Alembic, you see children coming, like 5 or 6 kids running down the street.
A clear threat. So like, how are they like directly coming down the street towards us?
Yeah, they kind of have come out of an alley and are coming your way. You can't tell sex or anything. They're like between 6 and 10 years old, grubby, dirty.
Are they near like any stands, or like is there crates or boxes near them in any way?
I'll say, did I say natural one? So yes, there are. Because they're thinking this is a residential, who would have crates outside? But somebody has left
Somebody
crates
moved.
outside.
It's trash day.
Yep. So
Oh my
yes,
God,
there
it's
are
my
crates.
place.
Okay, as I'm going to try to distract them from us, so I'm going to cast catapult on one of the crates nearest them.
Okay.
And I'm going to just like send it rocketing off up the street to make them like chase after it.
So you send it through them,
No,
or in the
like
same across
like,
them?
away from us, but not intercepting their path.
So right now, y'all are both doing this towards each other, so you can do one sideways if you wanted to do that.
No, okay, I'll just cast grease on them.
Okay.
Wow.
So a big spot of grease appears in the middle of the street.
All the children fall.
Now they're greasy, dirty street orphans.
2 of them manage to keep their feet
Damn it.
and make it out. And the rest of them are just like spread eagle. The old cop on the banana peel from the Three Stooges. And so you have 2 children still advancing towards you. The rest of you at this point notice this because there's obviously this flare of magic, and the children who have been heretofore silent, who are slipping around, are making noise. But you have 2 children running towards you.
Oh no, my cloak's not going to cover that puddle. I would like to run up and growl at the children.
You roll an intimidation check.
Okay. Another 17.
Okay.
Wow.
You scare the hell out of them. So they're like,
Terrified.
"Ah," and they stop. And at this point, you hear Lady Thundrazi go, "Enough. Children, come here." And she calls the children over to her. And at this point, the 3 that have been slipping around have made their way to the edge of the grease pool. And yes, they are now not only dirty, but covered in grease. And they come running over to her. And she gives each of them a silver coin and sends them on their way. I need each one of you to roll a perception check.
This seems suspicious, maybe.
Natural
4.
1.
20 dirty.
17?
7.
And Alembic? Alembic, you have advantage.
Okay, I'll roll again. For perception, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
16.
Okay. So who all got 16 and over? That was Alembic and
Beaker?
okay,
Pestle.
Beaker. You see, as she's handing out, the other children are kind of swarming around, and they go running off, and you can see they've got something in their hands. And they've been milling around you guys as well. So it looks like they may have stolen something. And they go and they disappear around the corner.
I go up to the lady and I'm like, my dear, I know you have sworn my affection, but I think those children stole from you.
She arches an eyebrow and looks down, and with her dress on, she just had a simple belt around her.
Mm-hmm.
And like when she pulled the money pouch out, it was almost like she pulled it out of the belt. And she's like, there is nothing of mine for them to steal. And she puts the money pouch back in.
Oh, she's so cool.
Check my stuff.
Okay. Your stuff is all there.
Okay. I'm good.
Is my stuff there?
Roll a perception check. And Crucible, roll a advantage.
You say advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Limbic and Beaker, your stuff is all there.
Okay. I'm glad she didn't take my
21.
holy symbol.
14.
Both of you notice that your money pouches are gone.
Ah, dang it, I just got that.
Crucible will chase after them.
They're gone. You go running around, you go run down to the corner and you look down and they are ghost town. They're gone. And
That's okay. Me and Pet
the
still
lady-
share a bank account.
she has started moving again.
What's a bank
So-
account?
I don't know. Souris uses that word a lot.
Okay.
So, yes, Alembic, your perception of the children as a threat was accurate.
Oh my god, you're amazing.
Think about it. It's in the middle of the nighttime. What would children? What responsible parent would let their child be up and out about this at this time? And they weren't making any noise when they were running to you. So that was actually. Things can look innocent, but if the situation looks odd,
Look, a group of 3 or more children is always a
So
threat.
Souris is
It's
telling us to
complicated.
punch children.
Okay, she beat up all the children.
No. I'm not saying that.
We
I'm just saying.
respect children, and respect means
You were going to steal
possible
from.
enemy.
We respect the hustle. I see.
Right, and it's the kind of think if you run into someone or something somewhere, does this belong here? If it doesn't, be suspicious of it. And it could be there for an innocent reason, like someone could have dropped it off, and these kids could have had a bad parent or something. But that was
it's like how Mara's suspicious of everyone.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like
Exactly. And if they prove to be not a problem, then Mara's fine with them. Marlo is fine with them, but otherwise, yeah. So you don't have to be suspicious, like angry about it, but keep an eye on people.
Did this rich lady pay them to steal our money bags? Because we know we can't trust rich people.
yeah, rich people are evil a lot of the time.
Mhm.
That's what Jared said.
That's what we've learned in the city that we just left.
Well, they have such nice things.
We have to take down the nobility. Sorry, I listened to Yorian a lot when we talked to him. I thought he was pretty cool.
I thought he and Juridan were going to work out, but it didn't work out.
I thought there was a lot of chemistry there.
Jared said it was a toxic relationship.
Alembic, you realize that the lady can hear you. And that all of this, like, feet eat the rich stuff, she has heard. Now, she has kept going. So, Mortar, roll me another survival check.
Okay. Another 21?
Ooh.
Okay, y'all are making good progress. You go up, you take a right, you go over a small bridge, and you are walking down, and the road in front of you is going to widen into a small square. And this is where we're going to take 10.
All right.
And when we come back, we will have a map for you to look at.
A map.
You're
yay.
welcome, 10.
Thanks, 10.
Thanks, 10.
Bye, 10.
I love you, 10.
So be back in 5. Thanks. Bring us back.
All right, so welcome back from the break. So we're heading into a square. Who knows where Souris is taking these crazy kooky rats? So Souris, it's back to you.
All right. If you would give us a little flyby with the camera to kind of zoom in close and
We're in
show
a little
off. And
square. Merchants and things in each place. Little area. People dancing around the square, I guess. I don't know.
they're gathered around the square, a couple of other merchants. And there's a building on the left.
There's a building over here, but you can't see what's inside of it. So, yeah.
All right. So before we go into the square, Source is going to go over, okay, what have we learned from our first 3 encounters? The last one, we obviously figured out that something that doesn't belong, be suspicious of it. What do you think the lesson from the first thing about finding the drunk person should be?
Just because a person is swaying and singing doesn't mean they're drunk.
That is part of it.
If you tackle someone, it'll work out anyways.
No.
We're really good at playing instruments.
No, that's the second. That's part of the second part. But yeah,
If you're scary, you can extort money out of people.
Yes, keep that lesson. That is a good one. I have used that myself, so good. But the first one is make sure of your target, because
And they all learned a valuable lesson that day.
So the action of tackling him was great. You just did it to the wrong person,
Okay.
but that's okay. But that's why we did this. So, and then the second lesson about performing on stage and getting thrown into that. What do you think the lesson from that is?
Fail early and fail often.
What does Marlo say? We gotta improvise. You gotta improvise.
Mortar and pestle are really strong.
Yes.
Mari's very charismatic, so I think she would have done great up there.
Yeah, and Mar was right. Improvise. Sometimes you get in there and you have a plan, and things completely change, and so you have to improvise and do the best you can, which y'all did. So
Every time the takers come up with a plan, historically, it doesn't work. That's what they said.
they're not wrong. But so y'all got the improvise, and yes, you two are really good at throwing things. So you're doing great so far. So now we're going into our next encounter, and you've come down the street and you're into you see the square opening in front of you with a little center thing and some people clustered around it. And there's a couple of merchant tables and things off the side. Do y'all look around? Do y'all just try and make your way through? What do you do?
I look for children.
I will try to if there's any like cool looking merchants, like what is anyone selling anything cool? Yeah, you know.
The first of all, yes, you see 2 children. They are the 2 kind of in the north part of the map that are standing close to each other.
I ready magic missile.
Oh, these are the
Lesson
children here. I can put them at the north side.
Oh no! You're fine. You put them back.
There's children here and here. Yep.
So remember, make sure of your target. Mortar, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. 19.
Okay. You notice that, like, over to the left, there's some food sellers, and then there's a guy who's selling probably wine or beer or something like that. A guy selling miscellaneous stuff. To your right, there is someone that has cages and boxes, and you hear noise coming from it. It's like they have like little cages with pets in them. So they're like an animal.
Cages.
Sora said we shouldn't have people in cages.
I will go over
I don't like
and
the
I will start
cages.
letting the animals out of the cages.
I'm gonna help Mortar do that.
You guys have to be stealthy.
And the thing to the north is tables and chairs. That person's selling that. So you start into the square, but before you can get to the person with the animals, you hear a voice yell out from the group in the middle. It's like, "Oi, you there!" And this dwarf comes striding over to you. And he is talking at Lady Thundrazi. He's like, "My pa died at Camp Garden fighting your type and your filthy, young-living cohorts. Why don't you spare us all the sight of your ugly gobs and get out of the city?" And the rest of the crowd kind of turns and starts murmuring. Everybody roll me an insight check.
Oh, great.
He's not a nice man.
6.
3.
9.
Ooh, 6.
It's all on you, Beaker.
Was insight?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got 12.
Okay. Beaker, being out more in the world than the others have been, picks up that this crowd is in an ugly mood and that this may get messy real quick.
Olympic is
because
very
large
suspicious of this.
groups of people always have bad mentalities when they get together and feed off each other's energy. That thing in Marson.
Yeah.
One other
Olympic
thing
is very suspicious of this bearded child.
Okay, one other thing that I forgot to mention, Mortar, when you looked over at the area with the animals, there is basically a giant glass case that looks like an aquarium, and sitting inside is a basket. And so the crowd comes over, and the other people that were kind of clustered around the middle kind of thing, they all start moving towards you. And Lady Thundrazi says, "Get rid of them." So what do you do?
I'm going to go let the animals out of their cages. I said that before, and I won't stop my mission now.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I will try to intimidate them with my less than intimidating presence. Or no,
Okay.
wait, hold on. Let me see.
Mhm.
Okay, that's slightly better. I will try to persuade them with cookies to leave.
Okay.
Oh, that usually works.
I'm gonna give cookies out to them and try to get them to
Beaker.
leave.
One other thing, Beaker.
Sure.
You realize that they went from 0 to anger unnaturally fast, even for you with your limited experience of the world. So it almost seems like something else is at work here. So you're going to do the cookies. What else what are the rest of you are going to do? What about you, Alembic? What are you doing? Besides weathering magic missile. And Crucible, what are you doing?
I will try to use my charismatic charm to talk the crowd down. Please, please, people, let the noble lady through.
And I'm handing out cookies at the same time.
To get in on it, please.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage because the cookies are being given out.
I feel like this is that TikTok where they're trying to give the cookies and the person's just moving side to side. So-
Your DC is a 15.
What TikTok is that?
I'll send you one.
Can I do a thing too, Souris?
Yes, what is that?
I want to cast Sanctuary on the lady.
Okay.
Yeah. Natural 20 for 26.
Okay.
Yo.
The approach of speaking rats, handing out cookies, and using reason kind of makes them perplexed enough to stop their angry advance. What were you doing, Alembic?
I was gonna say I was helping Sorry, Ronnie. Which rat are you playing again?
Crucible.
I was gonna say I was gonna help Crucible, but it looks like he didn't.
Arthur Miller doesn't need the help.
Well, it's the cookies were already at work helping that, so you can choose to do something different or just let it go at that.
I'll look for threats that we might not have noticed.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence check.
11.
Okay.
Not rolling good.
Roll me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
7.
Okay. Nothing.
Yeah.
You guys are rolling great.
We're so good.
Mortar, you go storming over to where the creatures are, and the shop guy's like, "Hey, what do you want?"
Sir, why do you have 3 animals in cages?
Because people like them as pets. They're good for their kids. You want a pet?
Yeah, I want a pet. Pet your head. I'm bad at it. I start breaking open the cages.
That was a hard transition.
Now, I will say you do know what pets are because Kaimana has little Souris.
I know.
So, okay. And so you go to start breaking stuff. I was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Stop that. Stop that." He tries to grab you and stay away from the glass. Stay away from the glass.
Start punching.
Before you can do that, you hear, all of you, a loud explosion. And the doors of the warehouse that is hidden off, the front doors blow open.
It's not food.
And you hear suddenly these popping sounds, and from various fires that are around the square, these creatures start popping out. For a total of 8 of them. And I am going to message you guys of what you see.
Oh.
Make 30 come
Okay. You see these short,
Ew.
bulbous thing that it's humanoid shape. It almost looks like a child, but it's super fleshy, and its flesh is rotting away. And these things have come out of the fire. So everyone, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, initiative.
Oh no, that was a really bad roll.
Okay, so once you've all rolled, who got 25 to 20?
Oh,
21.
I was looking at the creature.
21.
Okay, so that means Alembic is going first. Okay, and who rolled 19 to 15?
17.
Nope.
I got 15.
Oh.
17.
17, and what did you roll, Ace?
I got 15.
Okay. And then 17 was Crucible.
And me.
Crucible and Mortar.
Oh, your dex is probably higher.
No, it's probably not.
I got what is my dex? I got a +3 to dex.
Yeah, I got a +1. Jeez.
We're reversed. I have a
and-
+1 to strength.
And Beaker, what was yours again?
15.
Okay. What is your dexterity?
It's 12.
Okay. 12. Okay, so you'll go first.
The problem with Mortar's voice is that it's a similar voice to what I use to talk to dogs. So every time I speak to Mortar, she looks at me like,
No.
what?
What's this?
Okay. Have we gotten everybody, or is,
No, I rolled a plus. I have a +4 to initiative, but I rolled a 5 because of it.
Okay. So that is.
It's okay, Pestle. It happens to the best of us.
I'm super dexterous, but I'm caught off guard. I'm handing out cookies to people.
It's okay. I rolled an
Okay,
outlier
that-
earlier.
So okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where am I missing? Those.
I rolled an
Oh
outlier.
no, that is
and
right.
an
That is right.
accident.
Okay. So these things have stepped out of the various fires around
Ugh.
thing. Alembic, you are up first. Oh, wait. I need to roll one more thing. Sorry. Lady Thundrazi. Okay.
Hmm?
Okay, so Alembic, you are up first. What do you do?
I draw my light crossbows and start blasting.
Okay, which one are you shooting at?
The closest one.
Which would be where, Josh?
Right here.
Okay. Okay, so that's number 5. Okay. Take a shot.
22 to hit.
That hits. And roll your damage.
12 damage.
Ooh.
You skewer this thing like right between the eyes. It is a magnificent shot.
That's an ugly child.
Alembic is already suspicious of children, so ugly, rotting children have got to be worse. That is correct.
The two kids here are just really lucky they aren't the closest thing to Olympic.
Lady Thundrazi moves over to the nearest child. Puts her hand on them, and then Misty Steps, whichever one you can take people, not Misty Step, but Dimension Door. So it takes them with them. So Lady Thundrazi and the two children end up beside the second child.
Okay.
And that is her action. First up, fortunately, one of the ones that was going to go first was skewered by Alembic. The one closest to him is going to come over and attack the closest character to them,
So
ignoring the civilians.
Okay, so that would be Crucible.
Yep. So they attack Crucible with a claw attack.
You got this, Crucible.
It's Crucible's last name Party. Middle name Cass.
Crucible.
That is
Casper.
a 19.
Oh,
Cool.
that hit. Should I shield that? Do I have shield?
You have shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna shield. Oh my
Okay.
god, wasting my spells.
Okay, so you managed to shield that one. All of the people are going to start fleeing away from where monsters are. So basically, there's that upper right corner where near the basket that some people are going to flee that way. Some others are going to head to the southeast to huddle by the guy with the barrels and basically try and hide in there.
There is a monster here.
Yeah, but yeah, basically it's they start going one way and realize they're blocked off, and so they kind of get bunched up.
Okay.
Okay, So our next group is number 1 and 2, which are on the upper left-hand corner. And do they get distracted by the civilians? No. Yes. So one of them will move to the closest player character.
Okay. That's Mortar.
Okay. And they are going to attack Mortar. And
That's their mistake.
And they rolled a 10.
Nope.
10 does not hit. Okay. So the one is going to attack the civilian, and he rolled a 3. So that's a total of 5. So he actually, someone who is scared and motivated, manages to dodge out of the way. Next up, we have 3 and 4, which are the those two over there.
Okay.
They are going to go over to Lady Thundrazi and attack her.
No.
Flanking.
Okay. 1 hits, 1 misses.
Do the children get attacks of opportunity?
Did they target her?
Yes.
So they have to make a wisdom save and succeed a 14. Otherwise, they have to pick a new target.
Okay, wisdom
Yes,
save,
sanctuary on
and
her.
their wisdom is
sanctuary.
-1. So
Sorry,
the
it wasn't
first
me.
one, the one who actually would have hit, failed.
Yep.
And the other one who missed succeeded. So the irony
the-
of that does not escape
Yep.
me.
Mm-hmm.
So
And if they fail, they have to target a new person, I believe. If it's a spell, they lose a spell.
no, that would have them attacking the child next to them.
Oh no.
Oops.
And they hit the child.
No.
I hope it was an
no.
evil child.
Where's
What is she doing with these children? I'm concerned.
It's the child that stole my money.
They feel very Oliver Twist.
She's like
Right.
collecting children to her. Like,
and the child takes 3 damage
Whoa.
and is hurt, but is still hanging on barely.
if it was a cat, they would have not.
That's a lot of damage for a child.
Yes.
Okay. And then up is Crucible.
Okay. I'm going to protect the dear noble lady, because that's what we've been hired to do.
Them.
And whichever one is closest.
They're both.
Yeah, there's
They're
both.
either
There's
stuck.
2 right on her. Yeah. Mhm.
I'm going to focus all my negative thoughts towards them and hit them with I was not going to do much damage, but whatever. I'm going to hit with a chromatic orb, actually.
Okay.
So cast. Oof. A 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Oh, wow. It's 3d8, and I get to choose.
We're used to playing like level 9 fighting like dragons and devils.
These things are really squishy.
And I get to choose what kind of damage I give him. I'm going to choose.
You're muted.
Yes, Rob, I've met 3-year-olds.
They are squishy.
I'm just waiting for one of you to use one of the children as a weapon against the other children.
I mean, I could throw one. I mean,
I could pick one up.
Guys,
He
only if they're evil children.
13 damage.
You repeat yourself.
You obliterate this one.
It doesn't matter what type, right? Just he takes 13 damage.
Yeah, you just.
You see a
blows-
rage in Crucible's eyes. It's like, you're not
Okay.
touching the noble lady in her nice dress.
Yeah. Or do you make any movement?
What am I close to?
there's a guy right on top of you.
So he'd get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
No, I'll hold steady. don't have-
Okay,
Session, I don't think.
Mortar, you're up.
I want to rage.
Okay.
And then I went frenzy.
And you're gonna do what?
A frenzy. I'm a berserker.
Ooh, frenzy
Yes.
rage.
All right.
And then I'm going to hit the one in front of me with my sword.
Okay. Roll your attack.
It's 28 to hit.
That hits. And which one is in front of her, Josh, on the map?
This right here.
Okay.
Let me double check that I'm doing this right, because I forget what bonus rage gets me. 1 minute. Plus. Oh, I'm sorry. It would have been a 26. Does that still hit?
Yes.
Does that
I
still?
just want to be honest. I feel bad. That wasn't me trying to be sarcastic. I feel bad about lying.
No, these
Okay.
things have an AC of 9.
Oh wow,
Good to know.
below
So
average.
that's going to be 13 damage.
And you bisect them. You chop it literally in half.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's a new
You
word.
just
I learned
see
a new
Mortar
word.
just kind of almost jump up in the air and
Yeah.
so that's it. Beaker, you're up.
All right.
Unless Mortar wants to move somewhere. Does Mortar want to move to a different one?
Yeah, I want to engage with the next closest one to me, so hopefully it hits me and not a civilian.
Do you want to get the one with the civilian?
Yeah.
Okay. And now it's Beaker.
All right. I'll take out my crossbow and I'll try to shoot one of these guys.
Which one?
Whichever one. I rolled a 7, so maybe none of them.
Do you have any kind of bonuses besides the 7?
That was with the 7. That was with
Okay.
all my bonuses.
You shoot at the one near the children and the lady, and it pings off that hanging lamplight, and it goes ricocheting into the night.
Got you.
Any movement or anything else that you're gonna do?
I will stay where I am. I'm good.
Okay. The last two creatures, Josh, if you would move them towards the closest player character.
One is closest to Crucible, and the other one is closest to Lady Therazar.
Actually, from where they are, have them chase the civilians.
Okay, so they're gonna go after these civilians here then.
Yep.
That's rude.
Opportunity attack?
No. The first one goes and attacks where they originally were. The second one
that's-
goes for the.
Crucible, the second one's going for a civilian. Then yeah.
Okay, so Crucible does an 8 hit.
An 8 does not hit.
Okay, and versus the civilian, yes, the 15 does hit. And they are. What are they? 2d4. And unfortunately, it claws out at the closest civilian to it, and the person cries out and falls down.
No.
All right, Pestle, you're up.
Pestle has been taught by both Mar and Souris to protect the spellcasters. So I'm going to use one of my superiority dice and use bait and switch places with Crucible. So I'm going to slide between Crucible's legs and move them behind me. And then I'm going to take my first attack with, you see, Pestle is welding a iron skillet like a shield, and then also a giant wooden spoon. And she's going to take her first attack at one of these creatures. That is what's my plus to hit? That's a 12 to hit, so I think that hits.
That does hit.
And so that is a total. Oh, and I get to roll my superiority die on the roll. So that is 19 damage.
Okay, how do you kill this person with the spoon?
So as like I slide between Crucible's legs and push Crucible behind, I just skewer the creature on the spoon and then shake it off, like disgusted.
Wow.
With that.
Okay.
And then
Anything else?
I'm gonna come up with my offhand attack with the shield and bash the other one that's right next to me.
Okay.
I don't get to add my proficiency bonus to this roll.
God, that's so funny that you said protect the spellcasters, because I have literally never once in combat considered the rest of you. I have only ever considered if Souris like
That's an 11 to hit on the second one.
That hits.
And that is 9 points of damage.
Okay, you knock it back. It is hurting, but it is still up.
All right.
And do you knock it back any distance at all, or?
If you want to treat a shield bash as that, you can, but I don't think it's listed in what I have on mine.
I think the skewering and then backhanding with the frying pan is good enough.
Yep.
And we are back to the top of the round with Alembic. There is one of these
You're
critters.
muted, baby.
The crossbow worked last time, so I'm just going to do that again.
Okay, are you shooting the one over near the children, or are you shooting the one of the other ones? Which one do you pick?
How close is it to the children?
It's right beside them and Lady
50 feet.
Thorazin.
Okay, yeah, then that one.
Okay.
Seven.
7 misses. You also ping off the other side and miss. Do you do any movement or any bonus actions?
I think I have a bonus action. Hang on. No, I take it back. I do not. So no, I'm done.
Okay. Lady Tharzudin is going to step to the other side of the children, getting an attack of opportunity on her.
Oh, are they? Oh wait, no. I think opportunity attacks don't count for sanctuary. I think it's just regular attacks. It says any creature who targets with an attack. I think that's not opportunity attacks, though.
I think that counts for...
That's okay. It missed because it only rolled a 14.
Ah, beautiful.
And then once she's there, she is going to cast Tiny Hut
Oh,
to cover the children.
Nice.
Yeah, and position it in such a way as the creature's on the outside. Alrighty, so 5 and 6 are both dead, so they do not act. The one that has 2 hit points left is going to...
I'm closest to that one.
Yeah, so they're going to attack Pestle. 13.
That misses.
Clangs off of the frying pan.
And I'm going to use a superiority die in my reaction to riposte and make an attack. That's a 22 to hit. And that's low on the damage, but I think that'll do it. That's 5 points of damage.
Yep. They only had 2 left, so they are down.
nice.
And then the one up near the civilian and Mortar will take a swipe at Mortar. And that is a 14.
Nope.
Okay. So these things are just swinging horribly. And okay, it's the civilian's turn to move away from things.
They can get off.
Yep.
And they go off that way. Do you want this one to take an attack of opportunity or let it stay?
He's a cower. He's just gonna and kind of kneel down and
one goes away too.
and the shopkeepers have all just knelt behind their stalls, and you can see kind of like they all have like a cudgel or a stick or something from whacking thieves. So they're not coming into the fight, but they're not fleeing either because they don't want people to steal their stuff. And so that gets us to 3 and 4. 4 is dead. Number 3 is...
I think that was the one that was here with the children.
Yep.
He can get to me.
Okay. And he is going to attack and rolls a 19.
That hits.
Okay. And does 7 damage.
All right. Ow.
Crucible.
Okay, who's close to Crucible? Are there any creatures close
There
by?
should be
There's one
3.
right here. There's one up by Mortar, and then there's one over here next to the downed civilian. So there's one right in front of you, basically, because I switched places with you. But
Yeah.
oh wait, no, I took that one out. Never mind. So there's one next.
No,
to
that
Mortar.
that person.
Oh, that's the one that
moved to
just
you.
moved up. Yeah. So there's
Yep.
one right here, and then there's one next to Mortar, and then one next to the downed civilian.
Okay, but where's the lady?
She is under a tiny
okay.
hut, so she's protected.
I'll step around. Pestle, right? And I will hit this guy with. Oh my god! I don't have any Do I have bonus action stuff? I hit him with a thunderclap.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Thunderclap. It's not gonna do much damage, and he has to make a con save 14.
Do I have to make that save too?
It's only 5 feet.
I'm within 5 feet of you. Is it centered on you?
I'm gonna step around you. Can you move me around you?
Hit her.
To...
Yeah.
Okay, so you can
Hit her.
here.
Hit her.
Yeah.
She can take it.
I can take it. I can take it, Crucible.
No, that's bad.
I got this.
I got it.
this.
No.
No.
Lawrence Torres always taught me this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you get hit, if the enemy gets down.
Pestle and Mortar both move their armor to the side, and you see we're wearing shirts that just say, "We got this."
What saving throw was this?
Con 14.
Con. And they rolled an 11 with bonuses, so they
And
failed.
they take 6 thunderclap damage.
Okay.
Clapping them cheeks.
Clap them cheeks. Hey, that's not okay.
I read about that in my book.
Oh no.
They are.
That was a chapter title.
Are they
No,
down?
you have to read
No,
that.
they are-
Stop. I can't. Every time I think about Virgin Meadows, it makes me bad.
They are not dead. They are just damaged. But you've hit them pretty hard.
Okay. I don't have that many spell slots, guys.
Order is. Oh no, I'm sorry. What
I
else
want
you gonna
to
do?
Dragon's Breath
Ooh.
for a bonus action.
Okay.
I was hoping my cantrip would take him out. And it's a dex save 14.
Okay. Their dexterity is 1.
What's the range on that?
A cone of 15 feet. Are you in the way?
That probably will hit me. A dex save.
I'm gonna scoot around the side.
Well, yeah, that would probably work. You just
Yeah.
get the flowers on the.
Oh no.
They rolled a 14.
There's the
so
flowers. A pestle.
If it meets it, it beats it.
No. But they're -1, so they only live with a 13.
Ooh. And then I'm good on. What's the second level spell? So 8 damage.
Okay. What does your dragon breath look like?
So I open my mouth wide,
Mhm.
and I'm going to shoot a cone of red hot flame, just in a 15-foot cone.
And actually, how much damage did you do?
Oh crap! Hold on, let me go back and look at my. Good thing when you roll in D&D Beyond,
Was it 6 or higher?
I think it was higher than 6.
Okay, because they have resistance to fire, but you rolled higher than that, so they only had 3 hit points left. So you still killed them. It looks like when you hose them down, it looks like they're you can see the form kind of holding together like it's going to resist, and then it just marshmallows.
Nice.
Okay, and that gets us back to Mortar.
I want to hit the one
Okay.
in front of me.
Yep.
There's a 13, which I think you said so.
Yep.
That's up to 1 minute.
Yeah, you can keep doing it.
Can I choose different types of?
It's whatever your draconic heritage is.
I wish D&D Beyond would stop crashing. That would be so cool if this app was functional.
The app is not. The app's real.
The app is
I know, it'd be so hard to go back on the family Chromebook that I'm currently on. Okay, so that's going to be 10 damage on this one.
Okay.
And then, because I'm frenzied, I get a bonus action attack.
Good. You need it because they are barely standing after your first attack, but they are still standing.
Yeah, roll the 14. So
How do you do it?
Whoa.
I hit it the first time, and I turn around because I think it goes down, and then it makes a little noise, and I get surprised, and I go, and then I kill it.
Nice. Beaker, you are up. There is only one left alive, and then there is that civilian that is down.
Is the civilian dying right now? Bleeding out?
They are not moving, and there is blood.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to them.
Okay.
Does it look like I can cast Spare the Dying on them?
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
And
Josh, if you would move Beaker over to the fallen civilian. Okay. And what else do you do? Anything?
that is my turn.
Okay, the creature that is there is going to step up and take a swing at you. And they roll a 12.
That misses.
Okay. So it is now Pestil's turn.
I'll scoot up and use Beaker as flanking and make an attack against the creature there. Where's my... so I have advantage. That's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
So first attack's 8 points of damage.
Okay, they are still standing.
And then I'm going to do the offhand attack. I don't get to add my proficiency. That is a... that's a 15 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 7 points of damage.
Okay. Pestil is just this wheeling dervish of death between the spoon and the thing. So that takes care of all the manes. You hear a scream coming from the warehouse that has the doors open. And then out of that comes running another creature who looks like... that. And Josh, if you would put him in the doorway.
All
He's kind of
right.
handsome.
So that is the... Okay, so it's one of the... I don't have a creature thing, so we're going with that one.
Yep.
That works.
All right, so we are
You're
top of the
muted.
round. So Alembic, you get first shot.
Is this the keymaster or the gatekeeper?
This is the gatekeeper.
Okay. Yeah, it's ugly. So
No, he's not. He's handsome. He's very
According to my book, he is not handsome.
No, he has big, strong muscles.
Okay, that is handsome.
What
in my
else
book.
do you look for?
Sorry, let me go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
And I just get to roll damage.
Yep.
What's the range on Magic Missile?
120 feet.
Oh, you're good.
So 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, it plinks into him. Doesn't seem to hurt him too bad.
I'm helping.
Yep. Let me make a couple of adjustments real quick on my order of operations. Okay. Next up is Crucible.
Okay. Where's my closest target?
Is at the doorway. That's
Yeah.
the only target left.
All right, headed toward the doorway. How much movement?
Do you get up to them?
5. It gets you there.
Okay. Do I have a 15-foot cone from there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to. Can I change my breath between turns? It just says you can choose what type of.
Can you only cast that so many times?
It says it stays for a minute.
So you're committed for a minute
Yep.
Okay,
to fire.
so I will try to fire breath him down.
Okay.
And he has to make a dex save.
Okay. And his dex save is +0. So he rolls a 10.
10, he fails. It'll be the 14. 3, 6, 13 fire damage.
Okay.
Boy.
He's kind of like the money was, where he resists it, but does take damage, but he is still standing.
Okay. I want to try to hit him with a cantrip.
Okay.
Ray of Frost? Is
Okay.
that- Yep, that's a cantrip. Ray of Frost. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. It's only 8 of damage, but 2 cold damage.
Okay, and just like the heat, it doesn't seem to affect him quite as much as you would think it would.
He's a
Mortar, you're up.
I want to get over to the sky.
And that civilian by Mortar runs away.
Bye.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 gets you right to it.
Great. I want to hit it. 17 plus.
That hits.
This G6 is just not great for me, man.
How many damage? And your frenzied rage.
9.
9. Okay.
And then I'm going to go for the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yep. How do you do it?
I'm gonna run up, and for a moment I get distracted by his like glistening abs, and I'm like, I wish you could see mine under my fur body. No enemy, and then I hit it.
Okay. So you have taken him out. So currently all enemies on the field are down.
Nice.
You did hear the scream come out from the warehouse where the dretch came out. And Mortar, you can kind of see into the house. So Josh, you can go ahead and take the top off.
Even into the other part, or just to the hallway?
You can hide the lower part.
Okay. So you see a hallway beyond.
All right, Beaker, you're up.
All right. Are we investigating? I'll go in.
Okay, we are still in combat phase.
Oh, who are we fighting?
You don't see
We
anybody.
don't see it. Okay, then I go in there. I'm gonna go find someone to fight.
So where are you at on the map?
I'm not sure. Somewhere.
Josh?
Move me towards you.
Sorry.
The
You're good.
they are
You want to move me
5, 10,
towards?
15, 20, 25. This way?
Yeah, that
You
works.
can get inside if you like.
Yeah. What do I see?
You see a hallway,
A hallway.
Ah, okay. It's a hallway,
kinda-
guys.
and you can kind of hear a weird crackling noise coming from around the corner.
It's a suspicious crackling hallway.
Not nice.
All right. I ready
All right.
myself.
Pestle, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna charge into the
Space. And get inside.
and then I guess I'll use my action to dash
Okay.
around the corner into the other room. So let me I'll pull this so that it's a little bit easier to see. Oh, it's not lighting up. I apologize, Rob.
Mhm.
Boop, boop, boop. All right, so then I pop around the corner.
If you move the camera back. And there's a dead body. You see a body laying on the floor, and another Dretch is standing in the middle of the summoning circle.
Okay. So you see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 gets me to the Dretch.
Okay.
I will action surge
Okay.
and then make 2 attacks at it.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 on the first one.
Wow.
Okay.
So that is 18 points. Reduce 14 points of damage on the first attack. And I just realized it doesn't account to the bonus action attack, so I only get the 1 for action surge. So, but that's there, and I'm facing off against the Dretch now.
Okay. So you hit him really hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Pestle, you're up.
Oh, that was me.
Okay, sorry. Back to the top of the order. Alembic.
Oh,
Firebolt.
You got it.
You can't see him.
Oh,
You're outside. You'd have to go in.
I run in and cast Firebolt.
You are all the way over here, so you can 5, 10, 15, 20.
Be careful with that. I hear it's really hard for some spellcasters.
You could use your action to get there if you or get in there if you wanted.
I'll get as far as my movement will get me. I have 40 movement.
Okay, well 40 gets you here. And then if you decide if you want to use dash as your action, that'll get you additional 40.
Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay. So that pulls you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You get so you can see around the corner there into the room.
And what is your passive?
Mine is 11.
Okay. That's not high enough. All right. Crucible.
Okay. Crucible is gonna move in towards the door. Am I close enough to get?
You can peek around the corner there.
Oh man, I wanted a thunderclap.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
You do have shot at him if you have a ranged weapon or a spell.
I think wait, do I have a crossbow? I think I have a crossbow. I'm gonna spell him though. I don't know if I'm good at crossbows or not. I'm going to try hit him with a chill touch cantrip, which, contrary to the name, I don't have to touch him.
Also doesn't do ice damage.
You used to have to.
Oh my gosh. There's a 7 hit.
No.
Yeah, okay. So that doesn't work. Oh shit. Shoot. I'm
Don't
gonna
swear.
try to cast Chromatic Orb at first level with you choose your damage. I'm gonna try acid damage this time.
Okay.
All right. So I roll my attack. Oh, that's a little bit better. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 3d8. What did I say? Acid damage.
Yep.
A blob of acid goes flying towards the guy and does 6 damage.
He is barely hanging on.
Oh my god, don't tell me that.
But the acid did full damage.
Ooh. He does not like acid.
All right.
Turn.
Mortar.
I want to try to hit this guy and get in there and then hit him.
30. What's your full movement?
I think 35. I don't remember.
35 gets you there. So you're just out of
What?
reach.
What?
Can you throw
Can I
anything?
shove someone out of the way?
Well, hold on. Let me just double check where you were.
What do you mean? Well, hold on.
So you were here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
No, if I can't
30,
do that, that's fine.
35. I mean, I guess
Josh, you don't have to do
we're
mental
small.
now.
We
If
could
I can't
occupy
get
the
there,
same
that's fine.
space. I don't know.
Do you have anything like a dagger you can throw at him?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a hand axe at it.
Okay.
To have that. Actually, I only have weapons. I think that's the only thing Mortar has. Like Mar, of course. 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Nice.
And you put the axe, its perfect throw, right between the eyes. The thing kills over backwards.
Wow. You kill everything.
So good.
Okay, Beaker, you're up.
I kill everything.
You don't see any active enemies, but we are still in round count. There is the dead body lying in the middle. The summoning square is active, and as you come around the corner, because your passive perception is a 14, you notice that there are these 4 pillars. On top of each pillar is something. And what it is a fire is raging in the middle of the air over one of them. There's a floating globe of rippling water over another, a whirlwind over the third, and a cascade of sand on the fourth one.
It's the elements. Souris. Oh, guys. There's stuff above the pillars and it's the elements.
Okay. Do you have any movement left, or?
Yeah, I'll go in the room.
Yeah, about 10 feet of movement from where you were. You can get to this pillar here.
Sure.
Okay. What do you do?
Can I roll Arcana to try to figure out what's going on?
Sure.
I rolled a nat 20, so it's a 22. It's my
Wow.
second nat 1 and my second nat 20.
Okay. It has something to do with activating the summoning circle. And if you can get rid of all of them, the summoning circle will go inactive. But you don't know how to make them inactive. There's too many variations that it can be. So you can try something and see where we go from here. And so you are in front of the globe of water.
All right,
And
guys,
it is-
great news. We got to ruin these pillars.
We could do
and
that.
And I disguise I told you the wrong order. The top one is the cascading sand. You're in front of the water. The air is at the bottom, and then on the left-hand side is the fire.
Okay.
So you're beside the water.
All right. I think that's everything I can do.
Okay.
I'll just see what everyone else does in case it goes wrong.
Do you still have an action?
Yeah, I could try to hit it. Hit
Okay.
this pillar with my mace. I got an 8.
Okay, yep, you hit the pillar and your mace
All right.
bounces off.
Oh. Well, all right, that's my turn.
Okay, up next is Pestle.
Are the pillars attached to the ceiling, or are they just floating in the air?
They are attached to the floor. They're about 6 feet high, and then the thing is hovering above that. And there is the body here.
Okay, I have no magical abilities, and Pestle's not smart enough to do really anything. So Pestle's going to try to body check the pillar and try to push it over.
Okay.
Ooh.
An athletics check. Well, that is an 18 on athletics.
Okay. Roll damage.
All right. That is a 10.
Okay, you knock the pillar over. The ball of which one did you knock over?
The one that was there, yeah.
The ball of water still stays hovering in the air.
It's not the pillars, guys. It's something else. I don't like
Sorry.
it.
It was the stuff above him.
All right, back to Alembic.
Is there anything around Lucid? You said it's a warehouse, right?
It's a warehouse space, but it's completely empty except for the circle, the things on it, and the dead body.
Okay, I'm going to get up to the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Like right in between all four.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to swat water at the fire.
Okay, roll it to hit.
So just Dex plus proficiency.
Yep.
All right. 14.
All right. The water splashes across, hits the flame shuts down.
Ooh.
So now you've got sand, the hovering ball of water, the air, and an empty pillar. Crucible, you're up next.
Oh, I want to make a suggestion. I don't know if Mortar's smart enough for it.
What is it? And we will make the determination because there is a chance Mortar's
Okay,
not.
so Crucible has fire, and
Yep.
Mortar has throw people. And
Yep.
so if I throw Crucible at the water, like, and they use their dragon breath, then maybe
That
Zero.
I will absolutely buy that reasoning. If
Okay.
you're like tell him to cast it on him, no, but throwing him,
yeah. So if
I will absolutely give you that one.
for Crucible to hold action on the fire breath thing, and then I'll throw you.
No, okay. If you're
You're good with that. If you want to do something else, then completely disregard that. That's fine.
Nope,
Nope.
you've thrown him. Whether he breathes or not is up to him.
Okay. Should I roll for throw?
Roll me an athletics check.
No.
Oh my god. I think I get advantage too. Hold on. I am raging still. Goodness. So that's going to be a 24.
Okay,
God.
you vault him in this perfect arc up and over the fire. His body is twisting as it goes, so he stays perfectly aligned toward the water. Crucible, what do you do?
I'm gonna release my fire breath.
Okay, you can use your reaction to release the fire breath. Roll me a to hit.
Yeah. It's a saving. Do I just roll a 20 and add my?
Yep.
Okay, spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. A 24.
Okay, perfect.
Yes,
one of the
Uh,
reasons I was having you roll this is if you catastrophically failed, there's a chance you would hit some of the other people in the room.
Oh no!
Which is why I was doing that versus a saving throw, because you're going to hit the object. It was, do you hit anything else or not? But your aim is true, and the water evaporates and is gone.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
Beaker, you are up. There is sand and there is air left.
I don't really know what to do about these. If anyone has an idea, I can try to throw you. Try to get you up to it, but
What's your
I don't-
intelligence?
my intelligence is 14.
Okay.
So can I hold my action to help someone in what they're doing?
Absolutely.
I will do that.
All right. Which gets us to Pestle.
Having seen the water get thrown at the fire and that worked, Pestle is gonna see if they're smart enough. Well, it's a 19 -2.
Yep.
So I'm gonna run up the pole with the sand and then kind of like throw the sand towards the pillar of air.
All right. Roll it to hit.
All right. Let's see. That's a natural 20. That's my second natural 20. So 26 total. Yeah.
You kick out at the sand. It flows and goes
With
right
my
through
skillet.
the middle of the skillet goes right through the middle of the air, and the air dissipates.
Sweet.
So now you've just got sand left. You were holding your action, Beaker. Is there anything you want to do?
Nope, I'm good. I'll see what happens.
Okay. And are they going to pop in this round or not? Survey says no. Okay, Alembic.
I'm gonna try the same trick, but I'm gonna try to splash sand into the air.
So you're going to kick sand straight up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it's like where the air seems to be coming from, just like throw the sand towards that.
No, the air has already been extinguished by the sand getting.
How I missed that.
Yeah, so air has been extinguished, so the only thing left is the sand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swat at the sand with the mage hand.
Now, are you hitting the sand itself or waving in front of it?
No, it's like hitting the sand itself.
Okay.
Like I'm destroying a sandcastle.
Yeah. Roll an attack with disadvantage.
So the lower roll was an 18.
Oh.
Okay. You swat at it and back and forth, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything, but you get it going fast enough that the breeze from the hand is enough to cause the sand to dissipate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mage hand.
and the summoning stone, the summoning circle goes dark.
Nice.
Yeah.
We win.
So
We're big.
Everybody,
this-
superhero poses.
at this point, the merchant who had the animals comes running up to the door and shouts, "You've got to help me find Mimi. She's escaped.
Oh no.
Who is that?
We are out of combat."
All right.
Mimi.
Mm-hmm. You've got to come, and he runs back out. Josh, would you remove?
I run after him.
Josh, would you remove the basket from
Yes.
the thing? So, does everyone go running outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, let's go check it out.
Okay. And the tiny hut comes down, and Lady Thunder Czar, whatever her name is, shuffles it goes to basically escorts the children off to the southwest there. She's taking them home. So she's temporarily dropped out. And the merchant goes running over to his area, and the big aquarium thing is broken, and the basket is no longer in there. You've got to find Mimi.
What's a Mimi?
She's my pet.
What's she look
What
like?
does he look like?
She can be anything.
That's helpful.
Okay, everyone roll an intelligence or nature check.
Not 20.
What?
Sorry.
I rolled a 1 and I have -2.
A marble.
It's a -1.
I got an 8.
Okay, Grace, I will let you take 3 guesses as to what you're looking for.
Like me, I can guess is what we're looking for.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
God.
For that natural 20, I will give you 3 opportunities to tell me what it is.
D character creatures. Oh God.
So here, or you describe it to me if you can't remember the name. But here's the scenario. He had all kinds of animals.
Yeah.
He had the glass cage with what looked like a basket in it.
Right.
That cage is broken. The basket has disappeared. He's called it Mimi and said it can be
it's a mimic.
anything. Ding, 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 ding.
You got this, Jace. You got this, Jace.
Easy.
So y'all
Sorry.
are now trying to find a mimic.
Why would you?
I'm gonna go, guys. It's
Do we
gonna be
know
an
what
object, and I start picking up random objects and shaking them. So
Okay.
I'll go to, I guess, the crates where they were.
Okay, so where on the map?
Oh God. So, yeah. Can I
Okay.
go towards the south of the map? Where those where were those people hiding earlier with the crates and barrels?
Over here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be over there and just start shaking them.
All right. Since you're taking the search action, roll me perception check.
15.
You don't seem to find anything.
Scene.
Who else? So who else is going to do something?
Can I try survival to see if I can see tracks of something moving away from the space where it was?
Absolutely.
Okay. 17.
Okay. You can see where off the glass was broken in, but you can see from the debris that it came off the front of it and was seemingly headed towards the fountain.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's near the fountain, guys.
All right. Can I investigate around the fountain?
Yes. So same thing.
I got
perception. You get advantage
I rolled the wrong
because you think you know where it is.
All right. I rolled a nat fucking 20. Oh, that's a bad
What?
word. I got a 24.
3 natural
Look at
20s.
you.
You determined that while the tracks may have been headed this way, you quickly go through all the flowers and stuff. It is not in the central area.
Not in the central area.
Okay. Alembic and Crucible, where are y'all searching?
I am going to. I'm going to go look at the chair stalls. The guy who said he was selling chairs.
Okay.
That was selling chairs earlier.
Yep. So that's directly to the north.
Yeah.
And so you're going to search there. So roll a perception or an investigation, whichever one you want. And how are you searching for the thing, by the way? I meant to ask this of everyone. Are you shaking things, poking at them with a stick?
I'm mage handing stuff.
I'm just
So
watching it.
I'm staying 30 feet from stuff and poking and prodding.
Okay. And what was your search roll?
It was the perception check. Perception check, Rob?
Yes.
Okay.
Or investigation, whichever you prefer.
I'll go with perception. I got a 12.
Okay.
I should have gone with investigation.
You've got about halfway through. So far, you have not found one.
All
right. Crucible, where are you going?
I'm going to go to the south down there where no one else has started looking yet. Yeah.
All right. Same type thing. Are you poking and prodding? Or are you reaching using your hands? What are you using?
I'm going to... So I'm at the fruit.
Yeah.
And stuff. I'm going to take some fruit and I'm just going to grab some up in my arms. And I'm just throw fruit at every random object.
Okay. I need you to make a saving throw. Kidding.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Roll me a to hit roll.
Oh.
Dexterity.
Dex.
Throwing stuff.
I'm horrible at dex. You can do that. All right. An 18.
Okay, nothing in the fruit stand that you throw fruit at reacts.
Oh no.
So I'm just gonna kind of keep throwing, I guess.
Okay. Back around.
Every time I throw something, I just go nothing.
Okay, Beaker, what are you doing? Now that you have determined that it is not around the central square.
Skip my turn.
We're no longer in
Okay.
Combian.
We're just going through turns. Cool.
Yep. You know that it seems to have moved away from the upper right area, and it seems that it's clear around the fountain, and it seems to be clear around the fruit area. So that leaves half of the tables and chairs unsearched, the person selling miscellaneous stuff down here to the right, and the barrels and booze.
I'll go to the
three areas.
miscellaneous stuff. And I'll roll perception.
Okay. Are you poking? Or are you using your hands? What are you...
I'm looking to see if anything is like moving slightly.
Okay.
I got 13.
Okay. Everything seems to be in place. Nothing's moving.
What is going on with this?
Mortar, what were you doing?
Well, so I was over here by these like barrels and crates. Do I feel like I've gone through this area enough to like determine it's not here?
You have gone through about half of it. So if you continue searching this round, you will determine one way or the other.
I will keep going through this stuff then.
Assuming you roll high enough.
Right. But I'll keep searching over here, and I've gotten an 18.
Okay, you are pretty sure that it is not here.
Cool.
Alrighty, back around to, let's say Alembic.
Yeah, just more rummaging through chairs and tables.
Okay, you smack.
I'll roll investigation this time.
Okay.
An 18.
Okay, you smack at the stool, nothing happens. Table, nothing happens. One of the arms on the chair starts smacking back at the mage hand.
I found it!
Nice.
Okay, so the rest of y'all move over to where Alembic is.
I'm just keeping it occupied, just smack.
So how are you going to capture it?
With rope?
Gonna tackle it.
Wait. I have an idea. Does anyone have a bag?
No.
No,
I'm sure you can get one from one of the merchants.
They have so many.
Stuff it in one of the bags of holding.
The merchant runs up to you. Oh yeah, you may need this, and he's got a couple of flasks of oil.
Oil?
Why?
They're sticky.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna grab a bag from one of the merchants.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to get Mortar and Pestle to both hold it open.
Okay.
And like on the ground, flat, and a clear path between it and the bag.
Okay.
So Rob, you said it's a chair, right?
Yeah.
Does it count as an object weighing between 1 and 5 pounds?
It weighs more than that.
Ah, damn. Okay.
So you cannot pick it up with the hand.
All right, I'm gonna get on the other side of it. And I'm gonna cast grease again.
Okay.
Towards it, like filling the space, like hitting it, and then also in the direction of the bag.
So basically creating a runway.
Yeah.
A glaze. Okay.
And then I'm gonna kick it.
Okay. Roll it to hit.
We have now created
17.
Okay, you kick it. It starts to slide. Your foot sticks to it, and you get jerked off your feet. No. And now the thing's about halfway to the bag. You're flat on your back, and your foot is stuck to the chair.
How can I stick to it? It's covered in grease.
I'm gonna douse him with one of the bottles that the person handed us.
Okay. Roll it to hit.
Grease is just what happens to the floor.
That's a 15.
Grease is
Okay,
oh wait, no, that was
you,
that's 15. Yeah.
Yep. You basically dump it over him, and enough of it gets on his foot area where he's able to pry his foot off. So normal grease, it's still sticky. This special substance keeps you from adhering. So now Alembic,
10W40.
yeah, Alembic, you are covered in this mystery oil where the thing will not stick to you. You also have one other thing of oil, and Beaker has not gone yet, and Mortar and Pestle are holding the thing over. So yeah, Beaker, you can try something, or we'll roll back around.
Can I just take the bag and try to scoop it up? With just the bag itself? Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. What is the saving throw for walking on grease, Atwood?
It is dexterity saving throw.
Slip all over this grease and I'm so mad. I rolled a 16.
Excuse me.
That ought to do it. What's my spell? My spell save's 14, so.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I need you to roll a dexterity attack on it because you're trying to get this thing over the top of it without touching it.
I got 15.
I help?
Absolutely.
All right.
Roll your saving throw for the grease, if you would, Mortar.
And the way I want, well, let me see if I do this first.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 15 plus.
Okay.
The way I want to help is I want to firmly stand on the grease and then I pick Beaker up like Simba style, so they have better like a chance of like getting on this thing.
All right, I will give you advantage there, Beaker.
All right, I think I rolled a 21 with advantage, I believe.
Okay, you bag it.
Yep.
Bag it and tag it.
Fantastic. One thingamabob, I don't remember the name, and I hand it to the guy. A payment,
right.
please. Payment.
And
Money.
with that, we end our scenario.
Yay, we win.
Well done.
Everyone
You
gets
won.
cookies.
I wasn't. So and bonus points to Beaker for asking for payment at the end.
Thank you. I learned well.
Always get paid.
Mortar, you scored really well from being consistent with throwing things and your tackle. That is complete character things. You all did excellent. So the lesson from the fight is how to fight and tag team with each other and coordinate.
And bag your enemies because it may come back to help you out later.
Right. For the you did a great job in solving the 4 elements. If you had searched the body, you actually found a piece of paper on them with a hint.
Yeah.
but you just went straight into the problem solving and you solved the problem. And then the last challenge was subduing something without killing it, which, because sometimes you may want to capture something, and y'all were successful with that. So excellent job, Rats.
Yeah.
Y'all should be proud of yourselves.
Wait, if we're down here playing the game, then who's flying the ship?
Oh, no, we're not
Kaimana.
like Kaimana fly anymore. We've run away.
I'll cook dinner,
I figured
guys.
we were doing this when we've landed in Broadfield, and we're playing on the on the boat.
Yeah, this is in Broadfield.
That's really wholesome.
So well done, everyone. We have finished the adventure. It was the old 5-room adventure.
Nope, we lost Rob. Congratulations. Bye.
We did it. Bye.
What an inopportune time for him to disengage.
There were worse times for it.
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, not many. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess in the middle, but
In the middle
There he
would
is.
have been pretty
Rob's
bad.
back.
hi, friend.
And now he's
You're
muted.
muted.
It helps if I close the right window on my screen.
fine.
But yeah, no, that was the old 5-room dungeon, and I wasn't sure if we were going to do the mimic or not because of time, but you guys were timed it out right. So I rolled really well for the hit points of the creatures, and then really crappy for their attack rolls. So it balanced out. So good job, y'all. I hope y'all had fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did. Thank you.
Sometimes you
fun
just
to watch.
want a little like real classic like D&D shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the blatant tackling of the wrong person.
Very good.
We learned from Souris to just go in and tackle.
It's just like the lesson. No, you got to aim first. Pick your target, but if it's the right one, then you do that. So your instinct, great.